How are we all doing today? My name is BrickMonarch, and guys, this is the 2x4 table. They were going to be having a lot of fun discussions on the stream, but tonight we're going to focus on a bunch of specific topics. All right, we got a lot of stuff happening out in the castle world, so we want to deep dive right into that stuff tonight. A couple of the big topics we're going to be talking about is the new Falcon torso. Is it Black Falcon? Is it not? You know, we're going to get to that one later, but the big one we want to talk about is the new August 1st release of the Viking 3-in-1 ship. So that's going to be a very interesting topic, which I'm very excited to dive into. I was very excited about it when I heard the rumors of it. I was very excited about that. Big Vikings fan. So yeah, those are the kind of big topics we're going to be tackling tonight. But guys, you know, if you're like King Arthur's round table, you need people who are the Midas and know this knowledge the best. And I picked out two perfect people who I think you guys are going to love for this stream tonight. If you don't know them, they are from Instagram. And I'm picking the best people I know for the knowledge here to have talk about this tonight. So the first one coming from Instagram, guys. And both these people do an amazing Monday show together. But the first one is BrickMonarch himself. I'm going to pull him right into the stream here. How you doing tonight?
Good, man. How's it going?
Not too bad. If you don't know BrickMonarch, he does a lot of stuff on Instagram and YouTube. He's doing, what is that, like a $10,000, $12,000 castle build at this point?
Yeah, it's pretty massive, man. It's getting out of control.
That's how it goes, sadly, with mocks. You know, you start small and then it's just, okay, what did I just happen? Also, guys, he runs an amazing, like, classic castle and space shop. He's wearing the awesome goat shirt from it right now. So go check that out on Instagram. The BrickMonarch Sharp on Instagram. The other person that I'm very excited to bring in today is, I don't know the best way to introduce him here, but he's also very knowledgeable, makes a lot of cool custom castle designs. Guys, it is the Brick Stop, also from Instagram. How you doing tonight?
Hey, how you doing, man?
Not too bad. Now, I'm very excited because it's like my first stream with you guys. I know you guys stream together all the time over on Instagram there. Do you guys want to like tell me a little bit about, like, tell the people who are watching a little bit about that?
Yeah. You want to go ahead, Andrew, and then I'll follow you up.
So our lives that we do on Monday?
Yes.
We just like to talk about classic Lego. Jason and I both absolutely love Lego. And we are true fans with a lot of knowledge. Jason, surprisingly, because he's like, what, 10 years younger than I am? Right? This kid right here has done his own research and is knowledgeable about stuff, even sometimes beyond what I know, which is surprising.
And I'm probably like 40 years younger than all of you guys. No, I'm joking.
Probably. Yeah. So Monday nights we call it Let's Talk About Lego. Me and Andrew get on there, and yeah, we just cover a classic topic. We started with Castle because we're Castle fans, and we always will circle back to Castle. But yeah, we just cover a classic topic, and we dig into it. We dig up facts about it. We talk about our personal experience with those factions and those themes, and it's a lot of fun. We've really been enjoying it. It's been well received. We have all the backups.
Like probably 30 times, I think.
What was that?
Somewhere we're getting close to 30 if we haven't passed 30. I'm not even sure what the count is of how many we've actually done.
Yeah, we're chewing away at the stack of themes. We still have probably like 30 to go at least before we start recycling anything.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is like with faction. I mean, like if you talk about with like Castle and the, you know, more original Castle stuff, you had a ton of like smaller themes built in there, you know, with like Black Falcons and Wolfpack, and then you had all like the bigger themes. And I feel like a lot of themes back in the day have like so many sub themes to it. Because I've done like a lot of tackling of themes with stud buds, and it was just like crazy how like I'll be like confirmed, like I don't even remember this one. So yeah, guys, definitely if you want to rewatch their shows, they are on your YouTube channels if I remember right. So go do that.
They're on my YouTube channel. I'm not sure about Jason.
Okay, well,
yeah, they're on my Instagram, so I'll post them directly to my Instagram. You can go find those in the video section of my Instagram, and then Monarch posts them all to his YouTube channel. So
that's awesome.
The following day, normally we upload to the YouTube.
Okay, nice. So yeah, guys, definitely go check them out. Go watch their Monday stream. I'm gonna quickly say hi to some of the people in chat. What is up, Foolin' with Bricks? How you doing over there? I'm guessing it's late on the UK side over there, but I'm super happy you stayed up. Hello, Lady Bricks. Who else we got here? Ethan the Artisan, my man. How you doing tonight? Jay Lego. I know who it is. How are you doing tonight, man? Owen Risky. So many other Crusader 5976.
Hey,
How you all doing? Hope you're all having a great time. I'm really excited to talk about this. All right. We need a little icebreaker here. And I think the first thing, since we're all Castle fans here, favorite Castle faction, go.
Jason, go first.
it's if I had to single out just one, I love the Wolfpack. Wolfpack's up there, man. But I mean, it's so close to Black Knights and Dark Forest, man. So I kind of cheated there. I said 3, but Wolfpack, if I had to single one out, it's just too good.
It's so good. Do you have the rare torso for that one?
I do not.
It is. I've literally been looking over eBay ever since I've done my tavern talk about it. I've been like, okay, I gotta find this torso. The cheapest I could find was one with a $60 haul with 3 Wolfpack in it, and I was like, I don't want it.
Which one are you talking about?
So basically, it came on the 2003 keychain, and it was never made in a Lego set. But it's very close to. I'm guessing he's got something good he can better show you there.
Jason's always got something to show.
It's this torso. If you can see it, you probably can't, but it's this torso.
Yes.
Except for they replaced the bowl with a Wolfpack logo.
Oh, I remember that. Okay.
Yeah. So it's actually from Knights Kingdom 1. It's just a reprint with a Wolfpack logo on there. But yeah, I haven't been able to find one.
Yeah, it's crazy. And so it only came on 2003 keychain, but you can find it on BrickLink. And the only people selling it right now are from Russia for $5 a piece. And they have 40 of them a piece. So if you want to pay $1,200 in shipping, and I don't even think you want to do that right now with everything with Russia. Also, all right, Andrew, what's yours? You got to hear it.
Dark Forest. For the unarmored. And for the armored, sophisticated knight, probably the Black Knights.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. The thing though is Wolfpack and Forestmen, Dark Forest. They're such good factions though. They were something Lego didn't do a lot, which is why I think so many people love them. Is because I mean, if you think about it with kingdoms, or even fantasy, where there was a lot of factions. There's not a lot of there's not this extra element that's hey, screw all of you guys, we're gonna go rob you.
Yeah. Yeah, we Jason and I, we had a conversation about this a year ago about the Dark Forest and the Wolfpack being part of one and the same.
Yeah, they're connected to each other somehow, and I couldn't figure when I was doing research on the Wolfpack, there was a lot of they're connected to Dark Forest, but I don't know. It's Dark Forest feels like if Wolfpack and the Forestmen had a baby. I feel like that's the best way to describe it.
His name is Rogue.
Yeah. Someone commented that on a tavern. I think it was the Wolfpack Tavern Talk, and I was like, "That is the best. It's the Romeo and Juliet of the castle world."
It really
absolutely is.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah.
All right, we got some awesome Forestmen. We got some people saying Forestmen, Black Knights for their favorite. Don't say Fright Knights. I thought that's where you're going. I thought I heard you have a love for Fright Knights,
dude.
Jason, does, not me.
I'll simp for Fright Knights.
Love it. All right, well let's talk about this. So we got dropped recently. I guess it was a month ago now. The 3-in-1 Viking ship, which I definitely know when I heard rumors about that, I was like, oh my gosh, is this actually going to happen? Is Lego actually going to bring this back? Because I knew it was a Lego Ideas. People were trying to get that going on Lego Ideas. And I think it was really cool. What did you guys think when you heard this rumor that this was going to happen?
The Viking 3-in-1?
Yes.
I was pretty excited, but I was also kind of disappointed at the same time because of the 3-in-1 botched castle that we got from the creator line.
Are you not a fan of the 3-in-1 castle?
I'm not. I actually didn't buy it for a long time.
We
not a true castle fan, not supporting cat, not joking.
Yeah, that's why he bought it.
Yeah, that was the only reason I bought it.
Yeah, it was just to show the support, even though you didn't necessarily like the design. Yeah, me and Andrew actually crap all over the 3-in-1 in one of our earlier live streams, which is funny looking back because I don't think it was as bad as we maybe thought it was when we were talking about it then.
Yeah, I also have it built right behind me, so I mean, go figure.
It was.
I got 1, 2.
Yeah. It was it was a lot of fun to build, and I think it surprised me a little bit when I was putting it together. But yeah, initially there's some stuff that's wrong with it, and I still think there is. But as going back to the Viking ship, yeah, I was kind of in the same boat, literally, with BrickMonarch or Andrew. With not sure. People were hating on the brick built sails for the pirate ship, the Creator pirate ship. It's always, you never know what you're going to get with Creator because it's not a Viking faction, it's not a castle faction, it's not a pirate faction. It's a pirate Viking castle thing in Creator. So they always kind of do a little bit differently than what you see in an actual theme based around that. So I wasn't sure what to expect, but I was excited, and I think we got something pretty sick.
Yeah, for sure. And I do like, you're talking about like, I think for older Castle fans, like I was really excited because I was kind of new into Castle when it first kind of came out. Like that was like right when I peaked. I started like being like, all right, Castle is something I love. And I was, because, this Blacksmith, same thing that we got that year.
Yeah.
I think the good thing is it's great for newer Castle fans because it's a good build. Like it's not bad to build. It's, you get a couple knights, you get, a civilian. I wish we'd gotten a better civilian with it. But oh my gosh, I was so mad when I saw that because I heard civilian and I was like, something else to go with the Blacksmith. Let's go. And I was like, nah, dang it. But like it's a good set. I like how it has that older, like we saw it in what was it? Crusaders and Black Falcon's original, like where you could pull a castle apart into separate parts.
Yeah.
I was glad that came back because it's always nice to be able to open up. But again, nothing's perfect. And I think the 3-in-1 line it's cool, but I definitely think, bring back Castle, please, But yeah, let's get right into this 3-in-1 Viking ship. So I got some photos here, guys. So if you've been living under a rock and you don't know what the set is, it's the Viking ship and the Midgard Serpent. It goes for $120. Let's talk about that for a second. This is around the same price range, same parts range as the 3-in-1 Castle and 3-in-1 Pirate Ship, which I have both. Great sets. And it's $20 more.
Well, my gas is $20 more too, so it makes sense to
true,
me.
Yeah. No. It's a very hey, I'm not gonna hate on. I understand prices go up. I used to work for the Lego store. I understand stuff shoots up, but yeah, it's one of those things. Like I get that, but I like to put that out there for all those people like $20 more. That's a lot of money. Like it's like yes, but as you said, gas is also like $4,000 that fill up your tank right now. But it's a 9+ set, almost 12,000 pieces, 1,200 pieces, which is not bad. 4 figures, and not one of them is a skeleton, which is a huge step up right there.
It is.
Yeah,
and
I would say the price hike could definitely fall down to those figures too. They've got new prints on, I think, all 3 of them. I think there's a repeat print on one of them, but
is there? Okay.
Yeah,
we'll look at those in just a second.
So with the Creator Castle, which I may have been more parts, I don't remember, for $100.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, but they had no new minifigs. They had already printed the Falcons. They had probably 1,000 in backstock. They put in a pirate that had come out already on like at least 1 set and
2 sets.
2 sets, and then they had a skeleton.
Yeah, which
they didn't. There was nothing new for figs. So that could maybe not $20 worth of price hike, but I put $5, $6, $7 more into the price for those guys just for that.
For sure.
So, yeah.
Sure. Yeah. So it's coming out August 1st, not June 1st, which this happened with the 3-in-1 Castle for me too, where it's like, hey, by the way, it's June 1st. I was like, let's go, June, let's go. And it's like, oh, it's August when all the Star Wars stuff is coming out and the 90th anniversary sets are coming out this year. And I'm like, all right, that's fine.
Start saving your money, Brad.
I know. I might have to sell a couple kidneys. I think I can get like $50 for one of them. I don't know. All right. So here's the pictures, which I think honestly pretty good for a brick built Viking ship.
Yeah, it's a nice size for sure.
Yeah, I like it. I don't like the little cabana. I don't feel like that's accurate, but
No, it's not. Well, I mean,
that's just me.
the cabana, the crossbow in the front you're talking about.
No, the little cabana that they like sit under.
Oh, yeah, that. No, yeah, that's definitely I don't know why they added that on. I mean, I guess like yeah, I mean they would have a tent pitched in the back, but like I think that's one thing. It's nice because it's not like a huge feature where it's like I could easily take that out and put
Oh
in
yeah.
a steering platform in the back. But it is kind of sad that they don't have a steering platform in the back, which would have been just like a nice little addition
Yeah, that would be cool. I mean,
Yeah.
overall, the set is a pretty nice looking set.
for sure.
Yeah,
I'm
that
not sure
yeah.
if I like the navy blue, the dark blue, but I think that dark blue could be changed out to like a something else.
Yeah, for sure. And that would be nice because you can change that out to like have different colors for each of your ships if you want to have like a fleet. Because I think,
This isn't Fabuland, Brad.
Dude, just had to bring in the Fabuland, bro. Come on.
Well, he started talking about colors and stuff, so I figured that's where he was going next.
no, I was just saying it's like, if you have a fleet of ships, you want to personalize each one of them. You're not gonna have dark blue for all of them. It's whatever the captain decides for the color. And I mean, it is nice that it isn't all brown. Like I've done the Mos Eisley Cantina, which is like all tan, and it's a
Sure.
pain in the butt to do tan over tan. It's why I'll never buy the Coliseum.
Yeah.
But like it is nice colors. I do think the colors complement each other very well though. And it's not just like all bright colors. You get
No,
some
yeah,
darker tones in there.
it's not bad, and
No.
I'm excited for it. It's definitely better than that Thor thing that came out
The
with
goat
those
boat.
weird brick built goats.
The goat boat.
Is that what it's called? The goat
Yeah,
boat?
the goat boat.
Yeah.
I saw that and I made a video about it. Everyone's like, "Are you gonna buy that and customize it?" I'm like, "No, because I'm waiting for something way better." Like, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I can buy a $100 ship, which will be like bigger and build to fit more people.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
There was a guy, Intense Bricks on Instagram. He just did an edit I saw on his Instagram today of that ship, and it doesn't look bad, but I can't commit to a Marvel set.
No. Yeah, I'd rather buy this than a Marvel set at this point.
I mean, the Marvels are just like the Star Wars.
True. As I have a ton of Star Wars sets, like
I go for Star Wars way before I go for Marvel.
True.
Star Wars actually has something there for me, but yeah, the ship's interesting. I would bring something up that it's
sure.
kind of interesting. It's very reminiscent of the one we actually talked about last week. The name, even down to the name, which I think this one is called Viking Ship and the Midgard Serpent, and the old one was Viking Ship versus the Midgard Serpent. Yeah, that one right there.
Yep.
Yeah. So
made sure to grab an image.
Nice. Yeah. So that's why the cabana they kept in there, like you said, the little roast chicken thing with the little tent there, and the ballista out front. So, and of course it comes with a serpent as well. I find it interesting they kind of stuck with the same overall features of the set to complement the new one. And I guess I kind of chalk it up to the funny colors and the things they put in it as sort of there's fantasy. You know, coming in with more of a fantasy take. You got a giant serpent, which may or may not have been fantasy, depending on what was going on back in the day. But usually you would consider it to be a sea dragon or something like that. So then they kind of have a little bit more, in my opinion, a little more free license to do things that may not be as historically accurate. For instance, the horns on the helmet, or maybe the little cooking shack in the back of the ship. It's like, well, okay, but we're also doing a giant teal serpent, so I'm fine with it, really.
Yeah, you know, honestly, in my opinion, I think with the cabana, like if you knock off those Viking shields, and then you knock off the Vikings off of it completely, and then like you throw like this minifig in there, right here, and you're like off the coast of Greece or something. That's the way that ship feels.
Yeah.
But, here's one thing that I don't appreciate about that ship, this new one: the lack of oars.
Yes, I was going to mention that. I was quickly, someone brought this up. I wanted to address this. I do really like the serpent compared to the old Serpent with all the Bionicle parts, which is cool in its own way. I know you aren't as big of a fan of it. I do think it is. They did a really good job on this Serpent for something that's, you know, completely brick built. The color, I do wish it had been like that dark green again, but again, it's not bad. I don't hate it. Like, but
that dark green one though from the original Viking ship was mean looking.
yes.
Here's the thing. I like the molded headpiece they did, and the spine on its back look really nice. So I would say out of all of the dragons from the original line, the Serpent was the best looking one. So I didn't have much of a problem with it. And there's actually most of the Serpent in the old one is mostly brick built with it's not the ball joints actually. It's I can't remember what they're called now. The ones that click and stay in place.
Yeah, I think it's a similar one to this. Oh no, it's not. Might be.
It is similar to this one. Yeah, actually, it's almost exactly the same. So yeah. Anyway, just thoughts on the Serpent. I think the old one was pretty dang cool with its molded head and the teeth you could put inside, the like fangs out front and everything. It's pretty cool. But I love this one as well. I think they're both really good Serpents. Yeah. Yeah.
Going back to your comment about the oars, I do heavily agree with that. Like you gotta put the cement on the oars there. Or how else is this? I mean, it's got a sail, yes, but we need rowing benches. Like, you know, I would have been pretty sick.
Yeah, and like you could totally fit 30 Vikings on this ship. So we're short on minifigs as well.
How many studs long was it?
I don't know.
It looks like it's like at least 20 or 30.
It's long.
No, 40. Yeah. 40.
So
50.
Yeah. You could probably easily fit 10 minifigs lined up with space for oars on each side.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
If they would just put more minifigs in the sets, I could buy less on BrickLink.
Sure. I mean, I'm hoping because it's like the 3-in-1 castle, you might be able to buy them just on Bricks and Pieces online.
Yeah, but I don't like waiting 6 months for stuff, Brad.
Sure.
Yeah, and I'm a little concerned about Bricks and Pieces since the update. They took all of the new released parts off. So, and I haven't seen them putting them back. I mean, Falcons are still on there, but they're being way more cautious with new parts and things like that on there. So hopefully eventually it'll all show up and we can buy bulk from Lego directly. But until that happens, I'm not sure. I'm still like tentatively keeping my eye on Bricks and Pieces right now because they're going through a lot of changes. Okay,
that's good to know.
Yeah.
What do you think about the shields on the side?
I like them.
Yeah. It's very reminiscent of that old shield. I do wish we'd gotten the newer circular like shields that, you know, a minifigure can hold that looks better, but it does fit it a little bit more than I think, you know.
I like them.
Size-wise.
Yeah. I don't have a problem with them. Again, this is what we were talking about where you fall into the Creator 3-in-1 class instead of a full theme with printed parts and things like that. I think it's as good as they could do with what they did with those brick built shields. I think they look really nice.
Yeah, sure. I like them. I like them on there. I think it's a nice touch. I don't like the colors fully, but I bought a whole bunch of the dark orange little elbow tile pieces.
Okay.
So I might just pop some of those in there and get rid of some of them colors. That dark orange would look nice on that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised they didn't add 1 or 2 shields for the minifigs, even non-printed circular shields.
Yeah, you could even done the wood ones with the studs on it, or like something like that.
You probably can't see this super well, but like hers, even you know, she's just got a standard dark brown shield, no prints or anything.
Yeah, I like that shield, Jason. It's one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, I like that. I wish they would get more of those out in the newer sets. Someone made a Crusader 9576. The fact you can customize shields is awesome, but they are weird for minifigures. Yeah, I do agree with that. Like compared to the ones on the older sets where it was like the printed shields were awesome. Let's be honest, like those looked really cool. But it is nice that you can kind of customize them to like change them up a little bit. If you got any of those elbow pieces, you can just throw those on and mix them up. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've been kind of obsessing over that part recently.
The elbow piece?
Yeah, the tile elbow piece. I want every color that it's available in.
I got a bunch off the Pick-a-Brick wall a while back as the dark red.
Nice.
And I used them for roofs. Those and I'll send you a picture sometimes, but they look really good as a roof tile.
That's nice. I bet they do.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So let's move on a little bit here. There are 2 other builds you can do with it being a 3-in-1 set. So this is the other one, which I'm really glad they threw in like a building because, Viking Lodge, I feel like it makes sense to have the building with it.
Yeah, I almost want to get 2 of them.
Yeah, this is good. Again, especially the fact they built that out of ship parts. It's pretty decent. Again, I mean, the way they did the tavern with the creator pirate ship, that tavern is nice.
Yeah.
Like that is a decent Lego building. And I think this one is too. I think with a few customizations, if you have all the money in the world, buy 4 or 5 of the set, build 2 of the ships and have 3 of the little hallway, the hall buildings, man. I mean, then customize them up, put different shields on the front there. You make a little Viking town.
For sure. And I like how you get the little dragon. Like it's a very common thing. And then of course you can hook the cow up to the what's that called there? The plow. That's what I'm thinking of.
Brad,
it's
that's
cool.
not a cow.
It's
ox. Is that what you're trying to say?
I don't know what it is.
It's supposed to be a cow. It's the roof peak cow.
Look, that cow it's like hamburger. You know how people like cut off a piece of a cow for a hamburger? I'm just been getting cut in pretty quickly,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, compared to like the 3-in-1 castle, I wasn't a huge fan of some of the other builds for it. But for this one, I was honest, like I saw that, I was like, that's really cool. Like I'm glad that it fits well. And if we're again, I was talking about this earlier. I love that 3-in-1. It's great for newer fans. And so people who aren't great at mocks and want to like make a medieval building, you can do it right here in this set. And it fits well with like the white roof, which, it always was snowing over there. I feel like all the stories I've heard. So it fits in real well.
Yeah. What's interesting to me, which is also frustrating, is that Lego acknowledges, plow animals and like village life in Viking areas and like medieval life and such. And they put it in like a 3-in-1, which is cool. But like, man, I mean, the fact they built a little plow like that is so cool. But what about like, a $15 set of a medieval plow that's built with a cow, like an ox and like a small fence? Like, come on, like they acknowledge that these things are things they can sell in a set. It's right here.
Yeah.
Just like not fully
I agree with
developed.
you.
So I love they did it, but like I want to see it done more,
I want to see someone take this plow and hook up to the new cow piece. I want to see someone do that. That would look really cool.
Yeah.
Isn't the new cow the same as the old cow? It looks like it's reddish brown.
Similar.
Yeah. I think it's very similar.
Is the new cow for the farm sets? Did they do a dark orange or is it back to brown?
It's I feel like it's close to this color if I remember right.
So it might be a new color, Andrew. I'm not sure though.
Well, it's a cow piece and we haven't gotten one and like the last cow piece was Marketplace if I remember right.
Lego City
Castle,
Lego City had a few too.
Because they had cows in that train that wasn't super old. It was like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So they kind of stuck around in Lego City for a while.
Yeah, I recently bought 5 of the black and white.
Dairy cows.
Yeah.
I want them.
I want some dairy cows too. I don't have any.
I was at a Lego convention. Someone was selling a cow and it was for an absurd price. And I was like, I want to get that, but I also know there's a newer set coming out where I can get the same stuff, like a cow and more for that same price.
Yeah. Speaking of animals, before we move on, did you see the little, Monarch and I have legitimately ranted about Lego animals on our streams, and
a lot.
They did I don't think it comes with a cow, but did you see the images for the new, the little animal pack for City?
Yeah. Animal pack?
It's like an animal pack. I could be, I'm almost certain it was an official image. I would maybe have to double check, but it had like 5 little animals in it.
Is that the new farm set?
No, it was like just animals and like little bushes and stuff. I don't know. It was like an extra, almost like an extra set. But
if they did an extra set of animals, that would be amazing.
well, that's
Like,
what I thought it was. So I'll since you guys haven't seemed to think, like, I'll check
and
myself
I stay on top of leaks, so like I
Yeah.
should
Okay.
know.
So I could be wrong. It could have
Okay.
also been an image of the combined animals coming out for all of the sets from Lego City Farm.
Yeah, it
that's
could
coming
be.
out.
I
That
think
may
that's
have
it.
been what that image was, but I could have sworn it was a little small set with some animals in it. So, but let's hold off on saying that's something that's actually happening.
Yeah, because I mean, honestly, I've said like, do a CMF line that's animals. I'd buy that up. Like,
Dude,
just
yes.
like,
Oh,
Genius
yeah.
idea. CMF
That's
of animals.
That's a phenomenal idea.
like, look, you can do your farm, you can do your safari series, you put it
Dude.
out. This is why
Nobody
Lego
gonna
should
have a
hire
problem
me, okay?
getting 10 cows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, like artists do those extra packs. You know, we got it for the Star Wars recently, and like the ones where it's like 3 or 4 figures and some stuff. Do
Yeah.
a couple farm ones of those, except you get one figure and it's like a bunch of animals. Like, I know
agree.
B.A.M Tower is pretty good about animals, but like more diversity. Like, I can get rabbits, I can get chickens and pigs, but like I want some other stuff. So
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I agree. That'd be awesome.
come on, Lego. You can make money here, tons of it. Let's be honest. If you do any animal packs, those things will be sold out.
I
And
want to see, while we're on this, I gotta
Yeah.
say, I want to see a wolf. Like,
Ooh.
somewhere between the husky and the warg.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
a wolf in
Yeah.
size, like a dire wolf size. Like
Get it a little bit bigger than the sheep, I would want to
a
say.
little bit bigger than the sheep, a little
Yep.
bit smaller than the cow. Maybe
Yeah.
it fits on 4 studs like the dogs, but it's got
Well-
a beefier body and a wolf head.
And this
And if
falls,
you look at it straight on, it looks like the wolf pack.
I love it. And this falls back to what I was saying when we're looking at this darn plow and the cow and the market that's there. If they really did this and they reintroduced Lego Castle and stuff, like, you could have the wolf pack have these mini wolf animals, and have have them in the pens or running with the wagons, and like have wolf pack actually have wolves with them. Like, why not? It's a whole world they've already laid the foundation for. All they need to do is get designers like me in there to build it for them.
Right?
Yes, dude. No, honestly, like, I've been talking about, and I'd love to do this as a whole stream of like, what's the best way Lego could bring back a castle theme that could stay with us for ages. And I've literally said, like, you don't have to just attack the war aspect. Now, I think if you wanted a castle theme that stay, take hints from Ninjago and make main characters that people can get connected to. And look, again, this is a topic for another stream of how to completely bring this back, because I literally have this planned out in my head where they could be doing this for 10 years and be making bank every year.
Yeah.
But like, I think Lego does this a lot, where they were like, well, you know, we're gonna get Mill Village Raid, we're gonna get the marketplace and the blacksmith, we get the tiny blacksmith from Kingdoms. And then there's like a couple sets and older things that have like a couple bits of civilian life in it. And the fact that it's like you get 1 or 2 civilian life sets, maybe per castle theme, is just sad. Like, you get, I have more princesses than like just normal people. Like, you can do princesses. We get like, they're so easy. Like, you can have like something like Mill Village Raid where they're raiding the town. You don't have to have, you can incorporate military aspects, but you don't have to have military aspects for the full thing. Look at Quincy, come here. Sorry, my cat is about to jump up in front of me here. So look at what was it? The marketplace, medieval marketplace. They did an amazing job. You have a couple soldiers, but then you also have the town life going on there. Lego, like, come on, like that. Do it smaller scale. Even the blacksmith, I have it back there. That little blacksmith from Kingdoms. It was one of my favorite sets growing up because it was a civilian set.
Yeah,
and I didn't have it, but I got it recently. It's cool. Like,
it's a good set. Yeah, I got it when it came. I think I got it around the time it was released, and it's a fantastic little set.
So.
Well, I agree. Yeah, Brad. You know, you could also, you know, how City, last thing before we get completely derailed, but how City has the sub themes right now. I think the current one is stunts and space,
and farm is technically the newest sub theme.
Yes, and farm. Yeah, do it with castle. Have your main castles. Have your main. You know, you don't even need to cross them over, like you said. Just have this faction stuff, that faction stuff. You can buy whatever you want to build up but have a sub theme inside, which is Lego City Castle, and it's like a building or 2 or 3 a year where they release a tavern, a tailor, a bank, a jail, and you can put these city buildings all together and create a sub theme of Lego Castle that is non-faction related. And it's just, you get villagers, you get peasants, you get noblemen, you get animals, and you
Farmers.
just build a whole
Carts.
Yeah.
Like,
Carts,
you know,
yeah.
chicken coop. Like, they just did a $10 chicken
Fountains,
coop set.
wells.
Come on, you can do that for medieval.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, honestly, like, there's so many small parts of castle, like, just like if you thought about stuff that you could like make into sets or add a bunch of them
Absolutely.
together. Working water wheel, or you know, like we haven't gotten that really yet in like its own separate set.
No,
You
it's
know-
been connected a lot
Yeah.
to other things.
Yes, but you know, like
Yeah.
every castle I feel like has, I don't know. But yeah, so I think honestly, you're right. Lego needs to do sub themes of castle. I mean, like, you know, there's the new Viking ideas set that might with the Target one. You guys have
Yeah.
seen that, right?
Yeah,
Which-
voted for it, of course.
Yeah, same. I don't know, guys.
Yeah.
If you haven't gone voted for that, please don't be a part of this. You're not joking. No, hey, I love everyone here. But yes, definitely go vote for that. We don't want a mini. Like I was talking to some people about this recently. The mini golf set is cool, but it's gonna get
great.
boring.
It's a
It's gonna get-
cool idea, but it needs to be at least 9 holes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So it's missing some stuff. But man, when I saw that, I was like, somebody could do something really cool with this. It could be like adventure golf and hit like Egypt and the jungle and, you know, Africa, and
I like
use
that.
all the animals,
Lego
and
hire us.
things from. And it was
I'm
like,
saying that can be
Anyway.
a sub theme of creator. You could do
Yeah.
creator functional games and have
Well, yeah.
all
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if they're gonna do it with like, you know, wait, Target vote is over. Someone just said. I think it closed yesterday. I could be wrong. Oh, well, let's hope Viking won.
Yeah. We don't
if
have
not,
results yet, I assume.
I'm guessing not. But if it's like anything like the 90th anniversary vote, they actually had an idea picked out. So,
Sure.
which I heard some very interesting stuff about that. But yeah. So let's get back to this. We got very good discussions here. I love this. This is what Castle fans. I love talking Castle people about. But overall thoughts, I think this is great. Really glad they're doing this. Again, we're getting a building. You can't go wrong with that.
yeah,
You know, again,
I like the building. The building's nice.
and it feels very much like, hey, we had a shipwreck kind of, and we like put the thing together in a way. So, the last one here is the wolf, which I can't remember the wolf's name. It's from,
Is it supposed to be Fenris Wolf?
yeah, I'm
Fenris.
pretty sure it's
Okay.
like Loki's son, if I remember right from Norse mythology.
Yep.
Because Loki did stuff with other animals, I guess, and had kids that were other animals. So,
Or maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure about the logistics on that whole thing.
yeah.
I don't like this at all.
I don't like its tail. What the heck?
Yeah, it's got that like the back legs and the tail. Okay, if
The
they could
tail's
have done
got some clumps in it.
yes, yeah, it accidentally went through some bushes and like got super stuck together.
Got
No,
a
it
beaver
shit on
tail.
itself. That's what
What
happened.
do you think that? Okay, yo, we're giving Lego some crap here. What do you think Lego should have done with this third build?
That's a good question. Actually, I hadn't really thought of that.
Because that's my thing. I was thinking about it. It's like, what else do you do? I felt like the last one was going to be like a dragon or some sort of animal that we would get.
I think a very cool Nordic looking dragon is probably the right call because it's not the same as a sea serpent.
Sure.
And I think you could have pulled it off with all the parts really nicely with the wings and everything, or a wyvern, you know, like a big big winged beast with just the front legs or the back legs there. A wyvern would have been kind of cool.
Fool and Bricks
don't
has a
know
great
though.
comment about this. At least the wolf has a bottom jaw, so it doesn't look like a rat.
That's true, dude. The other one, the wolf rat.
Yeah.
Which,
Oh,
you know, we
rat
got pictures
is.
here. We got pictures here.
There it is.
I actually
Dude,
have
it's
this.
straight
set.
up. Look at it. It's straight up a rat, dude.
It is. It really is.
No tail and everything, man.
I'm really excited to build this one to see what it actually looks like with
That
it
is
built.
actually what it looks like.
Yeah. Which,
I
I mean,
feel-
for the record, Viking art looks good, but hey,
Dude, I love this. I remember when I was a kid, I got this, or kid, young adult, whatever. I animated it because it's all fully articulated. So I would do
Yeah.
little stop motion animation, and it was fun to animate. It's a fun little set. It's just it's a funky little giant teeth
For
out
sure.
there. It's
for sure.
Funny
Forest giant. That's what someone recommends. We get a big
Mhm.
forest giant. I could see that.
A troll.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Troll might have been fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this was a throwback though to that small set there. I get it. It's throwback, it's cutesy. I think the designers had good intention behind it. But I also, is it me or did they just put those dark blue pieces and said this could be the third build?
Maybe.
You know, you don't know for sure.
Yeah,
but
I know you don't know, but that's what it feels like.
yeah. You know, here's the thing. These builds I still think are better than the ones that came with the Creator Castle. I really didn't like the other two at all.
I didn't either. People raved about them. They're like, "Oh, you're gonna do the other ones?" I was like, "Not really."
Nah,
Like,
they weren't great.
the only thing I
These are
liked
better.
about them was that you could connect up to the castle still. If you had all three of them built, they could all go together. But
That's a cool feature. It is a cool
Yeah.
feature, but like, really, who's dropping $300? I mean,
ooh, a siege tower, or I'm thinking like some sort of fort. You have all that brown in there.
I was gonna say, because to keep it more in the Viking theme, you would either have to go like you were talking about, a troll or a dragon, right? Like a lore-based creature, or something that maybe a Viking village would have. So maybe if you had done a watchtower with a striped Viking tent next to it, you know,
Ooh, I would have made that.
yeah, that would have been something else that maybe if you bought 2 of them or 3 of them, you could do the hall, the ship, and then like a watchtower that complements the building. This doesn't really complement the others too much.
No,
Yeah.
it's just way out there in left field.
Well, I could see the tree, you know, that's part of the town, and then also the wolves attacking it, so the villagers have to fight it off. Like,
what's next to it? Is there like a picnic bench? What are they standing next to?
oh, that's a tree. If you can't see that fully.
Well, I see the tree, but what's below the tree?
It's ground. It's literally just like like texture to make so the tree has when they stand on.
So
Use
it
the
doesn't
rest
fall.
of the pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
I mean,
Okay. Here's what's gonna happen. You just hold on to your horses, because once I get my hands on this set, I'll do an alt build myself, and you guys can see what I think it should have been.
Yes, I like that. Because I do want to, sometimes I give Lego crap, but I also want to be like, hey, we give them all this crap, but like, hey, what would we have done differently? And I want that's like when I do this show, I kind of want to I want to focus out a little bit, like, hey, how would we have done this differently? So it could have been an improvement, because you don't always just want to hate without having some like feedback about how it could be better. So
I like that. I like that a lot.
I want to be a little bit positive here for sure. Also, okay, I did not have an up close look for these figures until I pulled up this picture to get it for the show, and honestly, beautiful.
Fantastic.
The new leather sort of armor with like the clothes, it reminds me of a mixture of like the older Vikings mixed with that CMF Viking we got, which is the helmet we all wanted, that cool one that works perfectly for Rohirrim from Lord of the Rings. But like, honestly, it's a great mixture. No leg printing, sadly, but still, yes, those guys right there.
Yeah, and we got these guys too.
Here, I'll show you let's do that.
All of those will work really well with the new ones.
Yes. I heavily agree there. And honestly,
I'm excited to have these minifigs.
Same. They look great.
I got the Snow Guardian army here, which I have like 18, I think. And so one of my goals, because every time something new castle comes, when I build armies, I do groups of 17, because you got a 4x4 box with 1 leader and maybe 18 for a flag bearer.
Nice.
And so I was buying those up like crazy because I wanted an army build before I started going ham on Mercari. And when I saw those, I was like, all right, we're going to do a Viking ship, put snow in it, make it so it's like in the snow. And we got my army of Snow Guardians there. But yeah, these guys, honestly, I think they're great. I like the newer kind of like silverish to the helmets where it's not that dark silver. Nice little change up. I like that we actually get a beard with one of them this time. But at the same time, we also get like one that's like a beard face, and then it's got that cool collar around, which I feel like is just perfect.
That fur collar is great.
I love that part.
It's like it's a great fan too, so it's like it's very universal, I feel like. And if you have some of the Snow Guardians, you can take apart, if you get a ton of these, a couple of the female ones, or if you want, or some of the other ones, and put the white collars around, like this is a very good. I feel like these are nice because you could easily army build with these and switch them up, and like I'm
actually building a new theme that will release in October. And Jason is a part of that. It's a collab with Jason.
Nice.
And they will probably be wearing that piece on their shoulders.
Some of the fur.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
The fur piece, yeah.
That's awesome. I like that. Yeah, let's not forget the Valkyrie like headgear there too. That's amazing with the braid.
Yeah,
that is pretty cool. That's all one piece, right?
Yeah, it is.
So yeah,
it is. It looks that doesn't look like it could be multiple pieces.
It's nice though.
Yeah,
like,
I was gonna at first. I kind of wasn't a huge fan of it, but looking up close, it is cool. I just like, to me, I didn't know how accurate it was from what I've heard. Like, you know,
I don't think it's that accurate, but
it's cool. I originally thought it was like the Thor helmet that we got kind of with the goat boat,
Right.
where it's get the wings. I was like, that's cool. I mean, it's different, but yeah, it's not bad at all.
it works well for like a Viking queen. And here's the other thing, like, I appreciate that they did that with the molded hair, honestly, because like I think BrickMonarch was making fun of me for putting this helmet on my Eowyn custom minifig because there's no hair coming down behind it, right? So
Yeah.
you know, you get kind of the bald look. This one covers pretty well, but these ones wouldn't. If you put one of these Viking helmets on a female minifig, it's just gonna look funky because there's no hair coming out. So
Sure.
I think it looks really it's cool. I like it.
Yeah.
I really do.
And
Yeah,
I also like that the female body figs that are used here are not like strictly female.
Yes.
They're universal.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Someone
really
brought
good.
up a great point here. Jordan Perry, horns aren't accurate either, but agreed. Yes, agreed. That's very true.
Get out of here, Jordan.
We all agree.
Stirring the pot again.
But yeah, no, you're very much right. I do like, because they did that with the Black Falcons too, where it's like, hey, it doesn't matter. You can just stick a head on all these. If you want an army build, if you want them female, male, whatever, it's very easy to change it. And I do like it when it's like, you know, like if you want to put tan heads on these, if you want to put different color heads on these, you can easily do that. Like
We don't do fleshies.
No flesh.
No.
We're super. We're prejudiced against the fleshies. My yellow minifigs have gone on crusades against the fleshy kingdoms. That's how prejudiced they are. It's bad. I have to kind of intervene sometimes, but
I've never heard anyone say that, where it's like, yeah, the fleshy.
we don't. Yeah, no. Jordan Perry, the guy who just commented, he introduced me to that term.
Okay, I did not know
hilarious.
this. That is hilarious.
I've actually gone to a couple conferences with him, so it's
nice.
conventions, Lego conventions.
Nice.
So it's funny he pops in here. He always pops in on our live streams and stirs the pot a little bit. So it's a fun time.
Yeah, he just sold me the Castle in the Forest.
Oh, nice. That's
Did you
awesome.
get a hold? Did you get a hold of one of those, Brad?
No. It's a very sore topic, because I got in my castle phase was a little bit before I understood that. And then I see it now, it's like $450 on Facebook Marketplace. And I'm like, I could spend this. I could.
Hey, don't feel bad. I bought it for $4 and I gladly gave it to him.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
I might hold off and spend that about the same amount on the new castle, because it does have a lot more minifigs and they're more tailored towards Lego Castle. I'd go there first.
I'm already budgeted for 2 of those.
Yeah, I know.
Still needed the Castle in the Forest, bro.
I need the images. I need images to see how many of those I want to get. But I'm probably gonna be like, all right, Star Wars sets, you're going bye-bye. I'm gonna need 2 of these. So
yeah, I had to kind of
good call.
I had to kind of mostly back off of Star Wars stuff at this point. So
yeah, I'm doing that with Harry Potter right now. I'm like, yeah, I'll talk about that after the show. But that's
a whole nother. Yeah, that's we'll
But yeah, no, again, love these figures. It's great versatility. If you're trying to army build, and for Vikings, you don't really want the same torso. Yeah, 2 of them are 2 of them are the same, but who cares? They look good. Pop the arms off, whatever.
Yep.
You know, some yellow arms on there.
These guys, I'm sorry. These guys could also be civilian minifigs with like just barely upgraded armor. You know, leather armor is obviously the cheapest.
This is the what's it called?
They look like just like Viking or any kind of medieval minifig. It's just a nice torso to have. Male, female, it doesn't matter.
It's perfect for sure. And yeah, I definitely I want to get as many of these Torsas as possible at this point.
The one on the far right, the girl there,
Hmm.
she looks like she might be a friend of Rogue's.
A little bit, yeah.
True, true.
Yeah.
I will say though, you want to look really good on these. I have a few of them for the Centaur series, Centaur figures. They have those printed arms, the bands on them. Getting a few of
Yeah.
those guys.
That'd be
I don't know.
cool.
I feel like you can do some good stuff. You get some like good arms on these guys. Yeah,
Yeah,
those.
yeah,
I
yeah.
got like 5 of them. I use the arms for my sig fig, but I love that figure. So yeah, honestly, awesome. So yeah, I think that wraps it up. The Viking ship. How excited are we? How many think you guys are gonna get?
I'm gonna get at least one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one for sure. More if I can squeak the funds around and make it happen.
Exactly.
But with the new, the problem is this year it's wild. So
It's 3 castle sets. Like last year,
Yeah.
you know, at 2, you know, they were distance apart where it's like 2 on the same day. And the problem is it's 2 on the same day. And then for me, it's Brick Fair, Virginia, like not that long afterwards.
yeah,
I'm just like, oh gosh. So
if I can make
plus
if I can make it happen, multiples. I think it's worth multiples, at least 2. But like, I will definitely put at least 1 in my collection for sure.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean that talks about the big topic right there. Really excited. Again, every time there's gonna be new castle stuff, guys, I'm gonna be having people on. We're gonna talk about it because it's castle, keep castle alive, right?
Yeah.
So the next big thing we want to talk about, this might be a little bit, this is definitely gonna be a shorter discussion here because I feel like we are all kind of on this, know what's going on here. There was a new B.A.M piece that was released by Lego too. It's, if you don't know what B.A.M is, it's bricks and minifigures. And basically, it's, I think in Europe you can do it online, but it's mostly in store right now. Where if you go in to a store, they usually have this tower with a bunch of parts. A lot of times with these newer figures, they put them behind the counter, and you get to like pick out the ones that are fully built. I have like the new pirates and where is it? Pirates and cowboy. I have a few of those. But they released these newer figures, and this is where it gets iffy for me. Everyone says, "Oh my gosh, look at the new Black Falcon torsos," and I'm like, "No, this isn't Black Falcon." Okay, let's look at these guys. They're really good looking. For the record, this new torso, I really hope we see more of it. Maybe I'm wondering if it's like it was kind of like an idea that they did for Crusaders, the new Crusaders look with that chainmail and cape. Maybe I'm hoping not. I'm hoping we do get kind of like the Black Falcons for the Crusaders. They look really good. Like honestly, these figures look fantastic.
Yeah, highly produced. Yeah.
Well done. And I do kind of like the cape on the back. And like it does look great. I've seen people reverse the torso for like archers and stuff, and it also looks good. So you can't go wrong with the silver arms. But
it's a nice fig.
Yeah. And for the record, this is how I got them for my store. All my stores, most of the stores I've been seeing, they send all the parts for you to be able to build it like this, and it comes with a Black Falcon shield. But now, if you look at that torso, it's not Black Falcon though, right? Like
No.
if you look at this compared to the Black Falcons ones, one, it's red. Black Falcons, we've never seen red Black Falcons. I mean,
No.
I take that back. I think we have.
No.
It wasn't with the logo on it, but we got some with like chainmail.
No. We've had Black Falcons with red feathers, and we've had Black Falcons with the red belt pieces on the black legs. So, but we haven't. I don't think that we have had the red chainmail on Black Falcon Knights. I think those only were. Those were reserved for, I believe they were Black Knights, and
Black Knights and Crusaders use
so before there was that armor piece, there was a different armor. I'm quickly looking for a photo. I should have grabbed this.
Oh yeah, actually I know what you're talking about. It's the breastplate piece, right?
Yeah, that weird breastplate plate. So it doesn't have a symbol on it. Let me find it, because I looked at this, and it was one of the way it messed me up when I was doing Tavern Talk for this. But there was the best breastplate.
Does it come in the very first Black Falcon castle?
I think so. I'm looking
right
right
it
here.
might have.
Yeah, it does. One's blue and one's black, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. I'm quickly pulling up here. Sorry, give me a second. I should have had this because I didn't even think about it until I started talking about it. Actually, it's right here. It came in the jousting set too. I'm making Andrew. He's upset right now. I can tell. He's like, no.
Don't worry. He'll let him simmer. He's like a pot of coffee over there.
All right, let me pull this up here. Okay, so if you, I don't know how well people are going to see this. All right, so if you look on this guy right here, he's holding a Black Falcon shield.
Okay,
You can see red that, but
yeah.
that's but
But
he
here's the
doesn't have-
thing.
yeah,
Like, I would almost accept this new figure as a Black Falcon sooner if that cape was yellow. Because at least the Black Falcon shield had a yellow border at one point.
for sure.
The only, like you just showed, the only red that ever showed up was a generic breastplate torso that was swapped between all 3, if not 4 of those factions back then.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
And it's also, you got to remember it. Castle, like Lego did not do a great job of planning out their castle stuff when they did it. Cause like, as we've seen, the names were all over the place.
Yeah.
Like they weren't exactly centered down on that color until I think later.
yeah, I agree. Well, and like, I think you even brought it up in your tavern talk about the Black Falcons. They were called Black Knights for a while in different
Yes.
advertising too. So like, before the Black Knights were a fully formed faction, you had Black Falcons being called either the Black Knight as a singular guy or just Black Knights because they didn't have a real faction name back then.
Yes, which I think
Oh.
Black Knight was technically the leader of them. If you look at, there
Okay,
was
yeah,
I sent you that article from the UK
I
magazine.
did read that, yeah.
It was very interesting.
It was
So
cool.
I should have pulled it up, but basically in this article, I have some people I've been talking to in UK, basically to try to get more information from outside. 'Cause, you know, the US is very, I've noticed this after talking with people, like BrickLink and all those, they use the US names for everything that the US had. Whereas this is something I'm going to bring up in a later tavern talk, but if you look at the UK's advertising, it's very much geared towards like the legends of the time. Like there's Robin Hood, King Richard is supposedly the leader of the Crusaders. Also, like, and I'm pretty sure it's Dragon Masters. The wizard's name is Merlin, not whatever it is.
Magisto.
Yeah.
What
So,
it is.
yeah.
Come on.
Sorry, I still haven't gotten to that part in my research yet. So yeah, like it's very much geared towards that. But if you look at it, it talks about the Black Knight kind of being the leader. So it's
Can we get that Magisto on there?
yes, there we go. Let me full. Yeah, there we go. So yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You're all good. You're all good. So you know, I mean, you case you don't exactly want to use their stuff for everything, but I think
No, you don't, because they were calling the Black Falcons or Guardians of the Great Castle, which is actually a very cool name. I would have liked to see a faction actually call it that was different from all the rest we've seen. But
maybe that's who we're looking at right here, actually.
that's closer. I like that better than calling them Black Falcons. Here's, dude,
But
there's
my
no.
thing,
It's not a Black Falcon, my friends.
Yeah.
It's a White Falcon or a white
That's my thing.
bird.
Yeah. Well, that's my thing too, is because when I first saw this, it reminded me of, like, I have this argument with people, the Black Falcon from the tournament set, the Kingdom's Jousting set.
Mm-hmm.
That's not, if you look at it, it's a different kind of bird. Now, yeah, they may have been trying to update it for the newer look or whatever,
Sure.
but it's not the same bird. Whereas this is the same bird, but it doesn't have that half and half. And everything Black Falcon has had that half black on one side. It's that yin yang kind of look to it. It's the only way I can describe it. Whereas this doesn't have that. And that's what makes me think this is a new fact. Like this is the White Falcons. This is something else. Like this isn't Black Falcons to me.
This is the red is from the Crusaders, lion, and the falcon is from the Black Falcon. In true medieval history, if families would marry, they would share the crests and colors of both.
Well,
there you go.
That's why we have the Crown Knights and the Lion Knights from Kingdom, and then in the newer set we have the Crown Lion Knights.
Hey, I mean, they are a hybrid. They're like a hybrid faction.
I've been thinking about this a lot. Can you tell?
Here, question: do we recall if the chainmail or plate armor, scale mail torso was ever used? I don't think it was used on Black Falcons, was it?
No, because it was just that one that I showed. But besides that, we have it. It was
the breastplate and then the standard blue one.
Yeah.
So, and this guy's got a chainmail torso. So that's also another deviation from the original Black Falcons. I'll give the devil's advocate one more time for this being a Black Falcon. The original Black Falcons, I believe, I could be wrong actually now that I'm thinking about this, but the little plastic molded red capes.
Yeah,
Did the
you're
Black
right.
Falcons have?
You're right.
Did they
It was
have
the
red
nu-
ones though? I know the Wolfpack did.
I can look at images right now and tell you. I got
I
my
think
Black
maybe
Falcons.
one or two, maybe across all of the sets, maybe had a red cape,
So
like the Black Falcon's Fortress, maybe.
Got it. Yeah.
I'm
so
not actually seeing
that's a bit
Black
of a
Falcon.
stretch. That's a bit of a
There's a
stretch.
Black
but
Falcon with a black cape. The only ones I'm. Oh
Okay.
wait, yes. In the first castle set, there's a knight coming out here. I'll grab the image right now for you guys. Because I feel like this is. I should have literally grabbed all my Black Falcon. I have like a whole folder for when I do tavern talks of all these images.
Dude, I love it. We gotta, at some point down the road, we gotta combine all of our knowledge and like images
Yes.
and archive it all into the ultimate Lego
We
Castle
need like
website.
We need or get a Google Docs folder to start off.
Well,
something.
screw all these other websites.
Yeah,
They're too
that was
complicated.
it.
They got all
Sure.
kinds of stuff. It's not just
Wikipedia
Castle.
and stuff. Yeah, it's.
No, we did exclusively just Castle.
I like it. So if you look at this guy in the middle there who's coming out of the gate, that's technically the Black Knight. If you've seen the commercials, he's got a red cape on. But besides that, when I'm looking through these images, the one at the Black Falcon's castle, the actual one, has a blue cape and a black cape. So I think later on, again, this is Lego in the beginning being like, hey, we're just gonna kind of do whatever we want. Whereas later, I think, and this is Lego doing it again. I think this is Lego literally like, hey, we want to, try out a new torso. Oh, look we already got this Falcons thing. People seem to love that one. Let's stamp it on here.
Well, they did this one.
Yeah.
As a you pull it out of the wall there.
Yeah.
And I made a big ordeal about it on Instagram, saying, "What is this? And why are they doing this to me? They're teasing me with wizard stuff."
Yeah.
I mean, it's like,
and that was like 2 or 3 years ago.
Well, it's the key lion shield. Same idea. Yep.
And you got the new wizard one like this, and the new princess.
I love that new wizard. I want to get a hold of one of those.
I've heard that the new rumor supposedly with the new 90th anniversary castle is a very similar wizard in it, which I'm like, okay, but that's cool. I mean, it's cool. Yeah. I'm excited, but yeah,
it's supposed to be a remake on the G-Sto. That's what they were saying. Who knows if that's actually accurate? But
yeah, it's
because he wasn't. Me and I think we talked about this a while back. Andrew and I. I was giving him crap because I was like, G-Sto wasn't living with the Crusaders. He was like a while later with the Dragon Masters. So why is he at their castle?
Yeah, and it's not Magisto if he's got a gray beard.
That's true. We all confirmed. Yeah, we agreed on that one. That if he doesn't have a white beard, it's not Magisto.
Yeah, I heavily agree. I think Lego. If you gotta look, you got 2 months to make sure you fix this. Okay, so
you better be listening.
Exactly. Yeah, we got 20 people in the stream right now. I feel like Lego's got to be one of their employees in here. Not joking.
100%.
Yeah. So I think. I think to me that this figure is okay. I will put this out there. All thoughts, getting on this side, this is an amazing figure. What he did with it is great. I just wish, I think if Lego ever does their own Lego Castle theme again, they got to plan it out. Because I think what people want is good factions. I want them like names up front. You got to have a little bit of backstory, but I was a little bit scared because when I first saw the leak for this, I was like, okay, maybe this is like a figure for the new castle. And I'm kind of hoping they don't just do another Falcon faction. I want them to bring back something like the Crusaders or Black Knights even, just so that, it fits. And
yeah. I do. Yeah. I believe this is a one-off for sure. Just like, because, I mean, we're not getting a new Wild West theme, but they put cowboy parts now in the B.A.M.
For sure.
They have some weird, they've got a couple different, like, warlock torsos. I don't know if you've seen those. One has a crystal hanging around its neck, and it's got a white, like, torso. I have a few of those guys. Yeah. Yeah. And then they had another, like, kind of dark wizard torso with the skeleton brooch, like, hanging on.
For the Halloween wave, yeah.
Yeah. So, but those were more, like, castle looking torsos, but we're never going to see those show up on Lego sets. I highly doubt. Just like I would venture to say that we may not even see the key and lion shield show up on this new Lion Castle that's coming out? I don't know, man.
They're gonna be on my castle.
They'll be on your castle.
For sure.
But it seems like they really have drawn a line where what's in the Build-A-Mini is what's in the Build-A-Mini.
I agree.
And you can fit it in where you want to fit it in, but
it's not. That's not actually true. At least when I was working there, we had stuff from CMF line. So we had the Green Knight. That was the Bear Knight from.
He's still in there, actually.
Yeah, he is. I have a bunch of his torso.
Right, but he's again. I guess that's fair. They do have a bunch of stuff that is related, but again, the CMFs aren't necessarily tied to. Some of them are, some of them aren't. They have references to other stuff. So I guess you're right. But as far as sets, like most CMF minifigs don't show up in actual Lego sets.
Yeah.
From what I could remember, maybe there's a little bit of that happening, but most of it doesn't seem like that's the case. So they do seem like they're kind of spin-offs. I remember when they had the you remember the first is it the first series of CMF where Robin Hood?
Yes. Yep.
They had him in the Build-A-Mini.
Oh, really?
Dude, yeah. That's how I got mine.
I should have done it. I wish I had a Lego store near me when I was younger, dude. It would save me so much.
But we'll see.
Yeah, I think no matter what, honestly, I was going to say this is the cheapest way to army build with Castle right now. Cause I don't know if you guys know this, when you do Build-A-Mini, you can actually get a total of 15 parts. It doesn't have to just be 3 figures. You can do
that's what I did when the Lion and the Crossed Key shield came out. I was just like, go get how many you have in the back and let's count them out until we add up to $200 and I'll take that.
Yeah, and honestly, like that's the best way to do it. And so, like, I kind of did that recently with animals because I'm going to Brick for Virginia, so I'm getting a bunch of animals. Just so it's like, hey, if I want to trade them out with someone, like a good way to do that. Nice. But it's and also for farm stuff that I'm planning on doing here soon, just perfect way because we got pigs on mine right now. So I think like right now, if you do it, like you could set up 3 figures because if you want legs, helmets, and the torso, 3 figures that and shields, and then you do like a helmet. Torso and legs, you just have 1 figure that doesn't get a shield with that. I mean, it's a good way to get Black Falcon shields, that's for sure. So honestly, if 4 figures basically for $10, as long as you have a bunch of extra heads, which most people who are army building do from something or other. So honestly, easy way to build up a massive army quickly. So
I agree. Yeah, it's definitely one of the better ways to do it. Bricks and pieces can work too. I don't know. It may come out a little more though, especially if you add in shipping. But
true.
But Build-A-Mini's always been. I mean, I'm happy that it's something that's available for people, and I'm interested to see what they do with the online version.
I agree. That will be fun. And it'll be nice. Yeah. Like you won't really run out of, like, I know the hard thing is like when I was working at the store, like we'd run out of certain parts because everyone would dig through and pull out those parts, like the little lizard pieces and stuff like that. Whereas like, it'll be nice because like they can just pop them out right there, and then ship them to you. So
yeah,
for sure. Yeah. Cool. But if it takes 6 weeks to get them, it's not going to be that cool.
Well, I don't know.
There's some
Build-A-Mini, online Build-A-Mini is not associated with, the Pick-A-Brick. It's a different. Right. It's a different program.
Those Pick-A-Brick guys, they need to test. They need to test their employees that they're working in those warehouses a little bit better.
Now they just need more of them. Actually, I think it's the stock. They had a massive problem with fulfilling orders because I think they put too much up there, and then they got back ordered, and then all the orders got back ordered, and it was a whole problem. But a lot of it was that the stock was running out. Because we're sold out on stuff all the time. After the whole 2 years of in the house, stay inside, all that, everybody started building Lego. Like they skyrocketed in sales. And so now we're all sitting here. People who have been trugging along for the last 15 years were like, why is everything sold out all the time?
I know. That's what I'm worried about. You realize what tomorrow is, right?
I don't know. I haven't been paying attention.
You haven't been paying attention, Jason? Come on.
June 1st. Yeah.
Honestly, I kind of forgot too because there's nothing I really am dying to get until June 15th. So I'm just holding off.
Dude, you're not getting Optimus Prime?
I'm not.
I'm saving money right now for the June 15th.
That is going to be sold out. You're going to pay double for it later.
It's true.
Nah, because I'm probably not gonna get it anyway. So
You probably wouldn't. You're too young to even know what that is.
Even wow.
I watched the Michael Bay with Megan Fox and the
Of
other
course you
dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to budget away from that one and put the money towards the castle of the Viking ship.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
mean-
cool one. I think it's cool they did it.
Okay,
I
well,
always
I'll
thought-
get it. I'll get it, and I will get on a video and show you, and I'll play with it and
Cool.
show you guys how it works.
Yeah, you gotta tell us how it is.
I will.
that set's gonna stick around for a while. They aren't gonna retire that one in 2 years. Like
I hope
2
we get a
years.
Megatron.
I think we might be. I don't know anything. I don't know anything for sure. I haven't heard any rumors, but what I've heard, some whispers. I'll put it because rumors aren't even like that great anymore. How many bad ones we've had? I've heard whispers. Let's put it that way. I've heard whispers. So
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
I also want Soundwave.
so you just want Transformers made into Lego.
Yeah, that'd be dope. That'd be so dope, man.
Do you want to do? Yeah. Oh, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Well, I was gonna say. So final vote here: Black Falcon or not?
No,
Yes.
No.
So, yeah. I would say, I would have to say, in my lore, in my world, these are not Black Falcons.
I agree. And we speak for the whole castle community. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I mean, what we like to say is, you heard it on the internet, so it's true. Like,
exactly. You should believe us.
or yeah, we said it, so that's the law now.
Any final thoughts here before we wrap up today's show?
I mean, I'm super excited to have the opportunity to come on here and talk with you, man. This has been awesome.
This has honestly been great. We're gonna have to do it when the next set's officially gonna announced. I feel like we're gonna get some. I know, maybe the day of LeoCon, we got to plan out to have a show right that night because I know stuff's gonna be dropping then.
Oh
for the 90th
yeah, they're supposed to be telling us about a new faction, a new theme that's coming out from Lego.
Which
Yeah.
that's curious for me because I think I might know. I don't know. We've heard stuff about it for a while, so it'll be really interesting to see what happens. I'm
I really
hoping.
want it to just be Castle and see more Dragon Masters, Wolfpack, Forestmen, Black Knights, Falcons, and Lion Knights.
Honestly, okay, even classic space. I'll give the love to the space people. I think honestly, space
man.
people.
I like classic space,
Yeah,
dude.
exactly. Classic space, classic castle. We got to stick
Pirate.
together. I make
Pirate.
fun of my classic space friends all the time.
Pirate.
Pirates, even
Pirate.
any of those original themes that don't get
Yeah.
the love that they should anymore. Like honestly, I stand by them. Stop making so many Marvel and Star Wars sets. Stop making so many Harry Potter sets. Give us more of like original themes. Stop making stuff like video. Make things people like can enjoy. Like bring back stuff like Power Miners Exoforce, stuff that people are going to enjoy. And that's the stuff that we're going to be bringing attention to here on the 2x4 table. And that's the stuff I'm going to be talking about, guys. So don't forget to hit subscribe so that you guys can see that stuff in the future and drop the stream a like if you enjoyed it. And don't worry, I forgot to do it before the show because I was extremely busy, but I will link their accounts up below. But BrickMonarch on Instagram and also the Brick Stop, as again, they do a show every Monday. I think you guys would love it. If you like what I do and talk about Lego, definitely go check that out. But yeah, so thank you to you guys for coming on this tonight. I've been talking about doing this for a little bit. I've been talking to Jason for a while. I feel bad. I always slide into his DMs like, hey, dude, look at this new castle thing I just talked to, like figure it out about.
Yeah, and to you, man, I'm pretty excited about your tavern talks. I enjoy it. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
keep it
really
up, man.
happy that people love that, and that is going to hopefully in someday maybe do pirates. I want to talk about pirates at some point.
Sometimes I want to kick myself for not coming up with it first.
If I die in a ditch, guys, it might
I'll
be.
take I'll take over it.
Yeah, in his will, it said I get his YouTube channel now. So but yeah, thank you so much, guys. Thank you to everyone who joined us, guys. We had over 20 people during the stream, and I want to like thank each and one of you. Jordan Perry, Fooling with Bricks. I see a lot of you stay around. Crusaders, Jay Lego, guys. You guys are all awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
thanks
thank
for
you so
watching.
much. I don't know how to end this. 'Cause I've never ended my
Oh,
the
sure.
It's the
table
little
before.
red circle with the X in it.
All right, guys. So I hope you all have a great night, and don't forget to brick up to that next level. Bye.